especially for Harry. Why? Because now he's facing this huge challenge of getting exposed in public. Yes, guys, we only have 2 weeks for Harry in the United States when the judge, according to one report, he basically said that he will have all the documents coming from Harry's PR team and his lawyers. And I think it is not the Harry's PR team or the lawyer, but it is coming from the Homeland Security officials who will be revealing all single details about them. Let's take a listen at what this
what is
person
known
is
as
saying.
in-camera review. And this is a game changer here. From our point of view, this is a very encouraging, positive development. The judge has ordered the handover of those documents within 2 weeks. March 21st is the deadline. And then the judge will review exactly what is inside Prince Harry's immigration records. So the stakes are very high here. The
Okay, so the stakes are very high here, and this person, he actually reported on this few days ago, and I also made mention of that the Heritage Foundation, they have convinced the judge that there should be those immigration paper from Harry should be exposed and should be revealed as to what he wrote, and there will be only one of the two possibilities once that happens, once the judge sees those immigration paper. Number one, Harry lied on the immigration paper, and if he did, then what it would mean for Harry, two things. Number one, according to, I'm talking from this expert's opinion, number one would be that Prince Harry will be deported, and number two, also he will face criminal charges. And once he faces criminal charges, then you can imagine he will never be able to come back to the States for a very, very long time. If not, he is being jailed for those criminal offenses. We do not know exactly the implication. Now, this is a hypothetical situation that I'm talking about, but to me, it looks like it is becoming more of a reality. Now, let's talk about Lili and Archie. We know Harry, when he came to US, he spent his mom's money to make sure that everything is taken care of when he lands in the States. Obviously, we know he went to Canada first, but his mom's money helped him to make that trip, that freedom flight. Now, obviously, he spent a lot of money, millions of dollars so far. Obviously, at the same time, he also got some money from Netflix deal, Spotify deal, whatever he got from there. But at the end of the day, it is going to be a huge loss for Harry, because these deals he will never be able to get in UK if he gets deported. And what is even worse for Harry, not only that he will have this financial difficulties, and not only that he will lose a lot of money, but also now the dream he had to find a safe haven in US is going to be over. And for that, obviously, they struggled. They, pulled off this huge PR stunt. They even convinced the U.S. government, when they went to U.S. first time, that somehow they were the victim. Somehow they wanted to have this freedom. They wanted to just live a normal life. But what we see now is that they're not living a normal life. They do not want privacy. So Department of Homeland Security, when they gave a visa to Harry, I don't think they were expecting such a backlash and public attention and opinion on him, because his main excuse to come to the States was because he wanted to have privacy and live in incognito mode, right? But now, Homeland U.S. immigration, they are seeing that this guy, he came to U.S. and he is creating more and more trouble instead of solving problem. They're creating more trouble for them. Now, obviously, when we talk about Archie and Lili, we know that Lili was born in the States. Obviously, she will not be deported. But what about Archie? Would he get dual citizenship? Most likely, yes. I do not know the immigration in the States. I'm not an immigrant there. But because of Meghan, Archie might get his immigration status and be able to obtain those legal documents through Meghan Markle, who is a citizen of the United States. Nevertheless, if his father gets deported, then there will be a huge challenge, a new challenge, I should say, for the palace, whether they should allow Lili and Archie, surrogate invisible children, to live in the States, or should they be going back to UK, because at the end of the day, they do belong to the monarchy in some way, shape or form, because now they have the titles prince and princess, and these titles are given to them by the palace, by the monarchy themselves. So there will be a lot of challenges, there will be a lot of chaos that will ensue once we hear if Harry will be deported, because to me it looks like it is becoming a very solid case, very strong case for Heritage Foundation, that they're going after Harry, and they are seeing results that the judge, Carl Nichols, I believe his name, is now ordering what should be logical and what should be important in this case. Let's take a listen, and I will talk to you more in a second.
Basically, yeah?
Correct. Yeah, that's right. The judge will have full access to the complete Prince Harry immigration.
And if that says things along the lines of, I've never taken drugs or used drugs or anything, and that is a lie, right, then what could happen next?
Yeah, so under the hypothetical situation whereby it is revealed that Prince Harry lied, that is undoubtedly a criminal offence. There are very severe penalties for that in the United States, and I think it's very likely then that the federal judge would release the records to the American people.
And this is not what Harry wanted at all, because once the records are made public, then you can imagine you and I will be able to discuss every single details about Prince Harry, what he wrote on his immigration paper. And that's what Harry and Meghan, they have always tried, outwardly at least, to hide. But now things are not looking good. It's not panning out very well. On top of all of this, to make things even worse, Harry now, we know, cannot go back to UK because UK government, they are not going to give him extra police protection, which is a precondition for Harry to return to his homeland. So he is not going to find a base in UK. He is not going to, now looks like, be able to stay in the States. So where would he go? Where Meghan would go would be something very, very interesting to see and observe. But I personally believe Harry would probably make a solo trip to UK, settle there by himself, while Meghan and the surrogate invisible children will be living in the States for the time being, and then he will create another drama maybe and bring Meghan Markle, or force the monarchy to give him some police protection, and then bring Meghan Markle over with the children, with the surrogate invisible children. But things are not looking good at the moment. It's very, very chaotic for Prince Harry. And everything that is happening right now, it is something that he brought it on himself. Nobody asked him to leave UK. Nobody asked him to pay for that freedom flight and take the money from his mother and spend it, to squander it really on a person like Meghan Markle. Thank you guys for joining this session. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any comment, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you with that. Thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.